everyone. Check, check, mic check. Good morning, bienvenue. Hello, everybody. My name is Omar Illusion. I will be hosting today's show. Gary has a very good, busy day, so thank you for joining us. Uh, we have quite a few performers today, but wanted to try a little something for you guys first before we begin. Now, a lot of you may have joined us before on Zoom. Some of you are joining us through Facebook Live. For those of you who are joining us through Facebook Live and would like to join us here in Zoom, feel free to go check us out at omarolution.nyc. Now, we have a few announcements. Actually, we'll be telling you after the show. Tommy himself has been doing a one-man show that he's prepping for at the end of February. We'll be posting up a picture in a little bit. And tomorrow, we will be having a fundraiser for Visions. Now, if you're interested in joining, we will be having this live on Facebook, also here tomorrow at 2 p.m. And it's a lot of fun for the kids as well as the adults. We're looking to try to gain some funds. Their goal is 2,000. So if you're able to share the video, that'd be awesome. But if you're able to donate, that'd be great as well. Uh, let's start with how you can interact with us here on Zoom. I'm going to be using 6 cards. Now, in order for this to work, those of you who are on Facebook also can join us on Zoom, but we'll start with one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 cards. The idea is simple to take one, two, three of those cards, put them on the side. We'll pretend they disappeared. So when I take a bow like this, you can all applaud using your chat. You can type it in, LOL. You can say clap, 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 whatever you'd like. Now, for those of you who are on Zoom, it's a little different. We'll start from the beginning with one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 cards. We take half of six, which is one, two, three. We'll put them down, pretend they disappeared. I take a bow. For those of you on Zoom, can click on the reaction buttons, show us your thumbs up. You can show us an applause, and we also have a chat that you're able to say it in. So we'll start again to see who was paying attention. We have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 cards. We take half of six, which is one, two, three. Now understand something. If 3 cards are on the side, I should only be counting one, two, 3 cards in my hand. It gets weird if I count one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 cards. Seven, sorry. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Sorry. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 cards. One, two, three, four. 4 cards. One, two, 3 cards. The idea is when we drop them, pretend they disappeared. I take a bow. That's when everybody. That's right. There you go. The LOLs. I see the applause. All right. We're ready to begin with our first entertainer. That's right. We have a gentleman joining us all the way from, I want to say Philadelphia. I believe that's right. No, Pennsylvania. There you go. This gentleman has been doing his rounds as an awesome Santa Claus. He has a magic show that he travels throughout almost all of the states of New York, of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Phil Crossan.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Phil Crossan, and otherwise known as Magical Mr. C. And I'm going to do a little demonstration with you with a packet of playing cards. That was a nice opener, Omar, definitely. Packet of playing cards just like this. Now, I'm just going to shuffle a deck. That's a one. I'm going to shuffle it a second time just like this. Now, some people would dare to suggest these cards are somehow attached with staples or strings or other such things. Such is not the case. These cards have been specially trained. Yes, these cards have been specially trained by yours truly, yes. And watch, a beautiful fan of cards just like this. If I do it again, I'm going to look for myself and enjoy it also. Check it out. Watch. Down. Ooh, some more right there. All right. Yes. As a magician, I can make cards appear out of thin air, just like that. Ooh, that's nice. In fact, I'm going to double my pleasure. Watch. Whoop. Just like this. And if I play my cards right, and I don't get towed along the way, an even prettier design. Yes. All right. Now, to further enchant the cards. Here's what I mean. Some people would dare to suggest that these cards are somehow gimmick cards, trick cards, gaff cards. Such is not the case, folks. These cards, oh, there's one on the floor. Oh, how that happened. Oh, here's one right there. Oh, here's one right there. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see it. I hate it when that happens. They always leave such a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, yes. But who cares, right? Now, how about that, everybody? Not bad for openers, I don't think. I'm going to do a little something now that's considered to be a classic of magic, as I deal in the classics of magic. A little demonstration of what I call opposites. Here is a small rope, very strong and very sturdy, made of 100% genuine American cotton. All right, and here's another one of its kind, only a little bit longer. It's a medium-sized rope. Yes. And a very long rope, also made from 100% genuine American cotton. Nothing elastic about these bad boys at all. 1, 2, and 3 ropes. A small rope, a medium-sized rope, and a very long rope. Opposite in lengths, contrasting. In fact, that same holds true when I gather all the ends together. Here's the first, here is the second, and finally here is the third. 3, 6 ends virtually match, but you'll notice that the middles are different because they contrast. They're opposite lengths. However, in my world of enchantment and imagination, nothing is impossible. Watch. Look. Now we have 1, 2, 3 equal length pieces of rope. How about that, huh? 1, 2, and 3. One goes around the neck. Don't anybody get any ideas? I haven't finished my act yet. I'm going to tie 2 ropes off, just like this, virtually eliminating any hint of any sleight of hand or any other kind of trickery. Now, while the enchantment of our imagination is still in effect, we will do the very same thing with this last piece of rope, revealing for your entertainment, edification, and at no extra charge, a 1, 2, and 3 equal length pieces of rope. However, to get the ropes back to their original size, here's what I'm going to do. All I'm going to do is just simply wave my hands just like this, snap my fingers, and watch, watch. An absolute miracle will take place if it all goes well. Let's check. As I untie this first rope, we have a short rope. Ooh, I think it may have worked because now we have a medium and a long rope. How about that? A demonstration in opposites or contrasts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for my final effect, I'm going to answer a question as to the purpose of the full-time professional magician. It is twofold, and to illustrate that, I happen to have a very beautiful red scarf. It's very, very beautiful. Oh, yes. The twofold purpose of a full-time professional magician is represented by 2 knots. I will tie the first knot here, right there. This first knot represents the first reason of the full-time professional magician, and that is to challenge your senses. Now, we all talk about the 5 senses, but I'm speaking about that unspoken sense, that sense of expectation. Yes, because when that is challenged, then great adventures can unfold because of that which is unexplained. And that is really not a bad idea. Yes. So that is the first reason of the full-time professional magician. But I'm going to also explain the second purpose of the full-time professional magician by a second knot, just like this. And that second reason is to inspire the imagination. Because when the imagination is properly agitated and inspired, great discoveries are made. Adventures are unfolded, and great discoveries are made. And that is really not a bad idea either. Yes, the twofold purpose of the full-time professional magician. Alas, though, as with all things, it is not a precise science. But I guess that's my problem. Folks, that ends my act. My name is Phil Crossan, otherwise known as Magical Mr. C. I bring you right back to Omar Illusion. Thank you very much.
Can't hear you.
We were testing you all. That's right. I wanted to see who was paying attention. Thank you for that, Tommy. Now, it's a little difficult to be doing the hosting as well as the tech stuff, so my apologies for that. But we're going to keep moving on by introducing one of my close friends and comrade of magic for almost 15 years now. We've been performing at Coney Island Magic. He's done LOL Comedy Club and one half of the Jokers. Is that right, Lee? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause to Lee Allen Barrett.
Thank you, Omar. Thank you so much. And I love, I love that you're keeping us on our toes. That's good. That's good. You know. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I have to be. It's my apartment. Hey, how you doing, everyone out there in the world of the virtual? Welcome to our magic show. If it's the first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you're not here, welcome. We're a welcoming group. What can I tell you? Yeah, I'm here today and do a little magic for you guys, just like everyone else. You know, when I tell people I'm a professional magician, they usually the first thing they say back to me is, "Hey, that means you're unemployed." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks for sharing that." Yeah. The second, thank you. They say is why do you do it? Why are you a magician? I'll be honest with you, people. I have a condition. It's true. I have what's called a desperate need for attention. And I know a lot of magicians have that same condition like I do. In fact, my need is so desperate for your attention, I'm going to show you a magic trick, and then I'm going to teach you how it's done. Why? Because again, I have a desperate need for attention. So watch carefully here. Let's see here. I just want to check something real quick here. Am I still the speaker on this? No, it looks like I might have been pushed off. I don't think I'm pinned as speaker here, Omar. That's okay. Am I? Oh, there I am. Hey, I'm spotlighted. There you go. There you go. So watch carefully, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very simple piece of magic, a classic, if you will, or I like to refer to as being old. All you do is you take a white handkerchief like this, and you take the white handkerchief. All I'm going to do is take the white handkerchief, place it into my fist like so, give a little snap, and it starts to turn red. Ooh, amazing. Yes, it goes in one color and comes out another. White into red, this into that. There you go, just like that. 1, 2, 3, and when you're done with that, it becomes a red handkerchief, just like that. Ooh, how cool is that? Now, I know what some of you are thinking, hey, can he go the other way with it? Of course I can. What can I tell you? I go like this with the red, push the red in like so, snap my fingers like this, and it starts to turn white. Red into white, this into that. Here to there. Now, some of you may have act like you've seen this before. You have. I just did this 2 seconds ago. So stay with us, people. You're an important part of the show, let me tell you. So when I'm done putting it like this, I'll go like this, and boom, it turns from white to red and then to white, just like that. But wait. At this point, most people are amazed, but not you people. I can tell why, because I did promise you I was going to teach you the secret behind this. And the secret behind this is very simple, D. In fact, all you got to do is remember that I'm not using 1 handkerchief. Actually, I'm using 2. That's true. There are 2 handkerchiefs involved, 1 white and 1 red. Now, if you want to go home today and try this yourself, you have to be sure to use 2 handkerchiefs of 2 different colors. Because if you're using 2 red handkerchiefs or 2 white handkerchiefs, it's not a trick. It's just you going like this all by yourself, and it's a little sad and depressing. Trust me. I know. So if you want to do this trick on your own, what you have to do is this. First thing you want to do is you want to hide one of the handkerchiefs. All right. Well, actually, what you do is this. You have to set up properly. So what you're going to do is you're going to hide 1 handkerchief in your hand like so. So before I start, I'm going like this, making sure now if it comes out the other end, that's not hiding. See, that's called Stupid. Thank you. So what you want to do is push it in there like this. Make sure it's hidden in all the way. And then once it's hidden in your hand like this, you take the white handkerchief and you place it into a pocket you can get to very quickly. That's important. So then you have a handkerchief fit in here. Now here's the important part. You got to keep your hand closed or partially closed the entire hand because you've hidden a red handkerchief in there. If you open it all the way up, they're going to see the red handkerchief and that ruins the trick. So you don't want to do that. And then when you're ready, once you have everything all set, you do is you reach in and you take out the white handkerchief like so, and you wave it around a little bit to distract people from looking over here in the hand where you've hidden the red handkerchief. And when you place it in the hand like so, all you've done is you put the white in and you put the red in as well, you see. There you go. And that's how this trick works. Just like that. How easy is that? Now, normally I'd stop right here, but remember, when I started this whole thing, I told you I did it, and I want to do it because I have a desperate need for attention. So I'm not going to stop with the red. I'm going to show you the blue. You see, desperate need for attention. Now I want to look into our crowd a little bit here, see if there's anybody I don't know at all. Let's take a look at the gallery view here. Susan there. How are you, Susan? Susan, do me a favor, please. Could you name your second favorite color, please?
My second favorite color.
Second favorite color, yes.
Brown.
Brown. You know what? I got yellow, which is so close to brown. They're both earth tones. They really are. Check on it, if you will. Now, wait, Susan, name your fourth favorite color for me, please. Fourth favorite color for me, please.
Orange.
Orange. I've got green. So close, Susan. You were so close on that one. Okay, Susan, I'm going to give you one last try. One last try. Name your eighth favorite. No. Name your 16th favorite color, Susan. What's your 16th favorite color here today?
Chartreuse.
Okay, I don't speak Latin, Susan. I'm sorry,
Hospital
but
green.
Purple. There you go. You know what? I liked you so much. I liked you so much. I'm going to show you that orange you asked for. Why not? Why not? So I've orange up all these different colors here. I got orange, purple, red, blue, all together like this. I wave around the hand that I had the white one in, making it disappear. Hoping now I have all of your attention. Do I? Yes, I think I do, because otherwise, why would you be staring at the screen? Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a moment here and go back to speaker. What I want to show you guys is something which is called, some might refer to as close-up magic, because that's kind of the, when I worked, a lot of times I would do magic, which in front of a larger audience, like I did with the magic with the handkerchief there, and sometimes I do magic with close-up to people. And I want to show you a little bit of close-up magic using a little knife here, if I can. That's good. You see, when my father, he was an outdoorsman. What I mean is he liked to fish and hunt and so forth. So he always carried a pocket knife with him. Wherever he went, he always had. In fact, when I left for New York, he said, "Lee, I want you to always carry a pocket knife with you in your pocket," he said. And for protection, of course, and you're going to the big city. And also, you never know, you have to open packages and letters. But mostly he said just for protection. I'm like, "Dad, that's great. Thank you." And I kept that pocket knife with me when I moved to New York. But I didn't have the heart to tell him that in New York, you don't want to carry a pocket knife with you all the time, because New York is a fashion center. It really is. And white's only good until after Labor Day. It was after Labor? I think, yeah. So what you want to do in New York is you always want to carry with you a black pocket knife, you see, because black is very slimming. It goes almost anything, as you can see here. In fact, most of the fashion models in New York carry black pocket knives with them. So you don't want to mess with them. They will cut you. They will. Yes, they will. So you always want to carry a black pocket knife with you. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I was honest before. I should be honest now. This trick is actually pretty easy to do, and I'll share with you a little bit. See, I'm really carrying, see, I'm using two knives to make this trick work, to make it look like I'm changing the colors. So I really have a white knife and a black knife here, and the switching is actually pretty easy. You do is I'm using my sleeve. It's a magician thing. I can take the white one knife here and the black one here like this. I can switch them over like that, as easy as that if I want to. Well, why not? We'll do it one more time. I take the white one here like that, and I can switch them over just like that by just using my sleeve. It's amazing how easy that is. Also, if you want to, I can actually put the white one in my pocket, taking the black one here, give it a tap, and I'm able to switch them that fast from the white to the black one. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, I see the switch. And I like being honest with you guys. I'm kidding about the white and the black knives, and I'm making jokes about fashion models cutting you. I don't know any fashion models. But to be honest, my father did give me a pocket knife at one point in my life, but it wasn't a black one. He actually gave me it was for my Christmas, I think. I was 18. He gave me a Swiss Army knife like this, and I always carry it with me in my pocket because he always said, "Lee, you should always carry a pocket knife with you wherever you go." So in my pocket, I always have with me my red Swiss Army knife. Thank you. I think I have a little bit of time, and I'd like to do another one for you if I could. You know, when I've told people that I'm unemployed these days, and they say, "Well, can't you just find a different type? Don't you have other skills besides doing magic?" And I'm like, "Of course I do. I have other skills. Yeah, I have a BA in theater. You know, I can act. That's a skill. I can juggle. That's a marketable skill, I guess. I mean, I drop stuff, sure, but that's gravity's fault, not mine." Thanks for laughing. And I can do balloon animals. That's a skill too. When I first started out doing magic, people, you don't have to laugh that much.
That's,
Okay?
that's gravity's fault.
Like that. I was doing when I got into magic, I was doing birthday parties and I would do balloon animals and things like that and magic people. So that's a skill you can have. So watch here. This is one of the first balloon animals I learned. Here we go. And I would tell kids, "Look, you know what this is?" And they go, "What?" I'd say, "This is a red corpus." Kids, you get a balloon animal and you learn some science. Yeah, that didn't go over too well. But honestly, I still love magic. I think above all else. So even though I can do balloon animals and I can juggle and I can act and things like that, let me take that off a bit, rip it up a little bit more. We'll hit there, and when I'm done ripping it all up like this, in the end, I'm going to have one more piece there. Here we go, and like that. Put the whole thing back together. Right, I'm always fall back on my skill doing magic. But according to my ex-wife, my greatest skill was to be annoying. Let's face it, that's pretty annoying. That's my time. I hope I have ended on an annoying note with you. My name is Lee Allen Barrett, guys. Please watch the rest of the show. There's some great magic you're going to see. I'm going to throw this back to our host/technical expertise today, Omar Illusion, with some magic fingers. And I'll see you guys another time. Have a good day!
Oh man, Lee, we love you, and I'm sure you can hear me now, right?
Oh, I can hear you great now.
Awesome, dude. Always a pleasure, brother. This is from me to you, man. Look, the whole studio is clapping for you.
There's nobody there, Omar. You're by yourself.
You don't know
No, that's not true. Omar actually has a family there with him, a beautiful wife, married a few months, darling children, and he's never alone. I am alone. Don't go behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain, little girl. Don't look. She's the mastermind there. She's the one in charge. I know it. We all know it, Omar.
Yeah, legit. That's right. But pay no attention to anybody behind the curtain because the show is right here. And we're going to keep the show moving on with a good friend of ours, Xanadu, a great magician coming out from Jersey. But this man has been blowing up all over the internet. So, guys, let's give a big round of applause for the man himself, Xanadu.
Come on.
You're on. We hear you, George. We see you, George.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, how's everyone doing today? Can you guys hear me? Let me see if I.
Yeah, man, we're good. That was awesome.
All right, good to go.
Yeah, that was great.
I need a volunteer. Let me see who we have
James.
here today. Let me see.
James!
James, where are you, James? Ah, here we go.
Yeah. Not so close.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. How you doing, James?
Good.
All right, James, as you can see, I have 4 colors. I have orange, I have blue, yellow, and red. I want you to think of one color. Which one is your favorite color?
What?
Fred? Who's Fred?
He said red.
Bread? I don't have any bread. You hungry or something? Feed the poor child.
He said red.
Oh, red.
R-E-D, Bundy. R-E-D.
You said bread. I thought he was hungry. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. All right. What I want you to do is I want you to concentrate on the color red. Okay? Concentrate on the color red. Watch. Concentrate on the color red. Are you concentrating?
Say yes.
Concentrate on the color red. Hold on. Good. Okay, listen. I said red. Concentrate on the red one. Try it again.
Okay, I'm looking at the red one.
Okay, concentrate on the red one. Concentrate on the red one. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. Okay, James. Last one. Red. This is the one you want to concentrate on. This one. Ready? James, are you ready? Concentrate.
Yes.
Yes.
Concentrate, James. James, what happened? I said concentrate on the red one.
Say I am.
Are you concentrating? Okay. Unbelievable. You did it. You got every one of them except for the one I asked you to take. But anyway, guys, let's give James a big round of applause. Now, I want to show you guys something here. Let me pick. I'm going to need 3 people, okay, for this one. So, Stacy.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to think of.
I have Christina with me.
Huh?
I said I have my sister with me.
Okay, you want to use your sister? We can use it. Let's use your sister. Yes.
We need you. Huh?
All right. Hi, Christina. How you doing?
All right, I lied. She's watching TV. She's being a butthead.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, Stacy, listen. I'm going to ask you a question, okay? I have a board here. Now, this board
Sit down.
has 6 faces, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to think of the answer. Do not tell me the answer until I ask you. So what I'm going to do is while you're thinking of your answer, I'm going to write my answer on the top. Okay. Once I write it, I am going to close it. Then I'm going to turn to you. I'm going to ask you, what is your answer? And I'm going to write it on the bottom. Then I'm going to go to the next person, ask that same person a different question. I'm going to write my answer on the top. Then you're going to give me your answer. I'm going to write it on the bottom, and so on. Okay? So, Stacy, I'm going to start with you first. I want you to think, okay, if you can travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? Think of the answer. Don't tell me yet. Just think of your answer. If you can travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? Okay? Think of your answer.
Okay.
I want you to look at me. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Okay? Concentrate on that answer. I'm going to write it down. Really? I just hope I'm spelling it right. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. What was your answer? Where, if you can travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico. Of all the places in the world, you would go to Puerto Rico. Okay.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. Anywhere in particular, just Puerto Rico?
No, just Puerto Rico.
Just Puerto Rico? Okay. All right. All right, Stacy, thank you so much. I need to pick another. I need another volunteer.
Can you keep Stacy?
Let me see, who can I pick? Let me
Can you keep
see.
using Stacy?
What happened?
Is it possible to keep using Stacy for all three questions?
Yeah, I can. Stacy.
Yes.
Still there? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna ask you another question, Stacy. Listen to me carefully. I want you to think of a wild animal, not your boyfriend, not your husband, not your significant other. Think of a wild animal. Don't tell me what it is yet. Just think of that wild animal, okay?
Okay.
Keep thinking. Let me see.
You go get my drink.
Okay. Okay, Stacy. What was that wild animal you was thinking about?
Leopard.
A leopard. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Now, for the last one. Hold on. Yeah, the last one.
So you're saying that there's some things where I really wish they were.
All right, Stacy, I have a deck of cards here. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to riffle through the cards. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Then I'm going to have you pick a card. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Watch.
So you can care about an object, but not the people.
Now, I want you to see that I have other cards. They're all mixed up. Okay? They're not set up in any particular order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle through the cards like this. You're going to say stop. So wherever you tell me to stop, that's going to be your card, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Go.
Stop.
Okay, perfect. This is your card. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
See it? Okay, I'm going to take that card. I'm going to place it right here on the table. Okay, let me see. King of clubs. Very good. King of clubs. No, I'm going to write that down. Right, let me see. Yeah. All right. All right. Now, for the answer, I had asked you to, if you can travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? You said Puerto Rico, right?
Yes.
I said Puerto Rico too. Look at that. I even drew the little island for you, the sunlight, everything else.
Aw, how cute.
Yes, it is. And then I asked you to think of a wild animal, not your husband, not your boyfriend, nor your significant other. And you chose the leopard, right?
Correct.
I chose the leopard also. Ooh. Then I had asked you to pick a card. And the card you select was the King of Clubs. Now, if I have there the King of Clubs, would that be a cool trick?
Yes.
That would be a miracle if there's a King
Yes.
of Clubs behind there. Right. You know what? That's exactly what I thought. The King of Clubs.
No way.
Cool.
So,
Look at-
yes, wait.
This is
Yes,
all my
wait.
answers before I pick them.
That was sweet.
Everything else. All right. You guys want to see one more? Yes, no, maybe. All right, well, no problem. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming out here today and hanging out with us and letting us do a little bit of magic. With that being said, Omar, take it away.
All right, guys. One more time, a round of applause for Xanadu Magic. That's right. All right. I can see my sound is going. I can see everybody reacting. I saw an applause from Susan. Thank you again. Now, it's this time that we're going to introduce an incredible gentleman. This man goes to every single show and he makes sure of it. Doesn't matter if he gets hit by a car. Doesn't matter if he's drinking at my wedding overnight and hasn't get. He's there. And Tommy, we love you for that. Good friend, the man who knows too much. Give a big round of applause for Tommy Burnett.
Thank you so much. That's a really excellent introduction, and hopefully I can live up to it. So, happy to see you all again today. I would like to call on my friend Susan, if she doesn't mind. Yeah, and a big surprise. She's like, oh, can we bring Susan next to me? Or, there we go. Hi, how are you, Susan?
I'm warm, which is good.
I wish I was. My apartment is freezing. The boiler went out in my building, so I have to have my oven on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be fixed by.
Make sure the pilot light is on too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah. Believe me, my mother said the same thing. So, so Susan, I'm going to try a couple of experimental things with you, if you don't mind. The first thing I like to try is using a deck of cards. Which I will, if not, this isn't a card trick. I'm just using a deck of cards because everybody knows what they are. But just so you know, they are totally mixed up, right? And I'm going to sort of make a prediction. I think, yeah, okay, we're gonna that right there and put it back in the box. Okay, so I tried to influence you when I spread the calls out. Hopefully I did. If not, this will be a very poor ending to a really good show. But name any playing card for me.
Oh, say it out loud.
Yeah, go ahead and name it. Yeah.
Ace of Spades.
The Ace of Spades. It's very interesting. Now, you can scale that, but it's just so you know, Ace of Spades is the most popular card in the deck.
Oh,
But it's fine. But I just don't want anybody to shake that. You know, so probably pick an Ace of Spades. But so everybody knows that we didn't talk about it.
no.
But it's fine that you keep the Ace of Spades if you want. But let's try something a little more interesting. Call out any number between 1 and 10.
7.
Okay, and that's a free choice.
That's my free choice.
Okay, so I want you to watch very carefully as I pull this out. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Amazing.
Obviously, all the other cards are different. So it's amazing that you picked the Ace of Spades and you got the right numbers. Give Sue a round of applause, everyone. Even I can't do that. So
Well, you must have influenced me because it just popped into my head.
that's well, then I'm better than I thought I was. So I'm going to keep you, if you don't mind. I'm going to use you for my next experiment as well. I want you to be able to see this. So let me down just a little bit. So we're going to use a couple of objects here. I think we have two. We have 2, 4, 6. Let's use one more. Oh, let's use a pair of reading glasses as well. Okay, so we have glasses, a glue stick, a marker, a coin, my cell phone, some Altoids, and a folded up playing card. It's not part of the trick. It's just 3 o'clock folded up. It's just stuff that I found around the house before the show. And we're gonna play a little game here. And the way it's gonna work is either you can start or I can start. We'll figure that out in a second. But what's gonna happen is let's say you start, right? And you tell me what 2 objects we're gonna use. So let's say you say the Altoids and the glue stick. Then I get to determine which one we get rid of, right? And then we go again, and then I pick up 2, and you determine which one we get rid of until we're down to 1 object. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. So I will mix these up so they're not in any particular order. And if you want me to move anything before we begin, you tell me now and I will move it to a different spot. Otherwise, we'll just keep it the way it is.
Keep it the way it is.
Okay, because I want this to be as fair as possible, okay? So, would you like to begin or would you like me to begin?
Sure, I'll begin.
Okay, so what 2 objects would you like me to pick up?
The eyeglasses
Okay,
and the Altoids.
and the Altoids. Okay, so, you know what? I think I'm going to get rid of the eyeglasses. So way down to 6. So now I get to pick up 2. So you know, this is kind of bulky. So hopefully you'll get rid of this and the blue 6. So which one of these do you want to get rid of?
The glue stick.
Okay. So you keep the phone. Okay. And now yeah, now you get to pick any 2 outfits.
Right. The quarter and the cell phone.
Okay. And let's see. I really want to get rid of the cell phone. It's really bulky. So we'll keep the coin. So now we're down to 4. Okay. And now I get to pick 2 outfits, and let's do the mints and the playing card. Which one would you like to get rid of?
The card. The playing card.
Okay, so now we're down to 3, all right? So we're gonna do it a little bit differently this time, but you still get to pick any 2 outfits. So go ahead and pick any 2 outfits.
I'll pick the Sharpie, the pen.
Okay, and what else?
Oh, and the Altoids.
And the Altoids. Are you positive about this?
Yes.
Okay, so these are going away, okay? Again, you made most of the choices, so you are left with the point.
Right.
Now, remember that when we go into the next phase, the next and final phase, okay? We're going to use, I'll leave this over here so we can remember, okay? We're going to use 3 envelopes, okay? They're all numbered 1, 2, and 3, okay? And just, so here's the idea. I'm going to ask you 3 things, kind of similar to what Jules did previously, but I don't have some fancy boards, so I'm just using envelopes, okay? Maybe one day I'll make enough money so I can get one of those too. But the first thing, let's see, I'm gonna let me see what I want to ask you. Yeah, okay, I think okay, and this will go in here. Good, good. Okay, good. And that'll go right there. And then let's see, I didn't say, okay, so I didn't say what I wrote down. So I wrote down a 4-digit number, okay? So I want you to just out loud right now to come up with any random 4-digit number. Yeah, out loud.
6, 2, 7, 1.
6, 2, 7, 1. Okay, just so we're all on the same page. Now that was an intellectual choice, and you said 6, 2, 7, 1.
That's correct.
Okay, so now I'm going to think of something more on an emotional level. Okay. All right. This one's a little bit harder because it's going back in your memory a little ways back. Do you remember your very first kiss?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And you remember the name of the person?
Yes.
Go ahead and say it out loud.
Oh no, that wasn't the first one. Okay, now I got it.
Okay. No, okay, that's fine.
Mike.
Mike. And who was the one that you got confused?
was thinking of, I think, I can't remember, but I think his name was Mark.
Okay, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. I can see the confusion. Um, that would be confusing. Okay, so now I'm gonna write down. We already know the answer. So we're gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna do something different. Yeah, because I kind of screwed that up. You know what? Do me a favor. Forget about the coin, okay? Because I think I messed that one up. Well, no, you know what? Never mind. Let's just do that, okay? And it's been a long day, so
Can I change the first kiss name?
sure you can.
Because I just remembered
Okay,
the guy's name. It's going back. His
okay.
name was Errol, E-R-O-L.
Really? Okay.
I didn't kiss that many people, so I don't know why it was so hard to remember.
Don't feel bad. Neither was I. Don't feel bad at all. But yeah, I kind of screwed up on that one too. All right, so okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is the coin, and I should have done it the other way around, but it's okay. It's the end of the cell, and hopefully it'll still be interesting. If nothing else. But number one, I asked you to think of a number, right? And you said 6217, and I wrote 627.
Yes.
And then for number two, I asked you to think of your first kiss. And even after changing, if I asked you what was the second one, and that one didn't match mine either until you changed it and said arrow, and then of course this one, number three, you would get the coin.
Dude.
So, yeah, it would have been better if I had done it the other way around, but hey,
Well, I needed to correct myself, and it made the trick even better.
well, thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see, 153. So we can either end early or I can do one more for you.
Up to you, Tommy, but
Do
don't
one
get
more?
the
Okay,
that you
so
want to talk about.
let's try. Are you on a computer or your cell phone right now?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I'm on my computer.
Okay, do you have your cell phone handy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, perfect. I will, if you don't mind, I will send you a, actually, wait a minute, okay? I have the wrong cell phone there. I have two cell phones, but I can't afford a boy like Sandra do. Okay, I'm gonna send you an email, but I'm gonna ask you for your email in a second. If you can you type the email in the chat so not everybody gets it? And thank you. I was gonna ask for some music in the background, and okay, let's see, do that.
Now you just got to walk out of explosions when you
Yeah.
question.
I'll go. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Okay, so All right, we'll have to move this up.
Should have picked somebody with a shorter last name.
No, it's okay. All right. Okay, so get this in. Okay. So it's Flashenberg.
Yep. You want me to spell it for you? Might be easier.
Henberg
That's it.
at Optimum.
Okay. Yes.
At Optimum. Net. All right, cool. So now, when you get it, just let me know that you got it, but don't open it yet, okay?
Okay.
It might take a minute, but let me know when you got it. You should have it by now.
Let me see.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll do my little dance. Paint my white man dance. The white man's always like.
Well, you know, if you want to, what you can do is go on my computer. But I can still,
just make sure I type it in right.
yeah, make sure it's ASCH.
Oh, ASCH. So it's
FLASCH.
ACMBERG.
It's a common.
I know what happened. Of all the things, I spelled Optimum wrong.
I mean, I was going to blame Optimum, but okay.
All right, let's try this.
All right, let's see.
Sorry, everybody else. That's why I don't use technology that often. I ask, but I figured.
I got it.
Okay, good. So don't open it. Don't open it yet. Okay. So I'm gonna open my notes. I have my notes open, and I want you to name any place in the world.
Name any place?
Any place in the world.
I would. How about Mexico City?
Mexico City. All right, so we got MEXICO City. And name any celebrity, preferably a celebrity you would like to meet one day.
Oh, so he has to be alive, I guess.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'll make him come back to him or her come back to life just so you do.
Okay. I would love to meet Jimmy Stewart someday.
That would be cool. That would be cool. He was a beloved actor of mine when I was growing up.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life. It's still one of my favorite movies.
And a general in World War II.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, name any type of restaurant.
I would call Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Okay. And finally, name a meal that you might eat. Not necessarily at Olive Garden. It could be anywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Eggplant Parmesan.
Eggplant parm. Okay.
Now I'm hungry.
Me too. I love eggplant parm. Okay. So, go ahead and open your email. And keep in mind, I sent you the email before you said anything, right?
Oh, before you.
I sent her the email.
Oh.
This was just a note that I put in the notes.
Yes, it's a note.
Right. Okay. And what does it say?
I know what you did. You thought you could get me by opening this.
Okay. I sent you the wrong email. No, I sent you the wrong email. All right, you know what? Today is not my day. I'm sorry. You see me do really good stuff. in the
Next
past,
week, next week.
And next week I will disappoint you. So sorry to waste everybody's time. I hope you enjoyed what I did. And I'll see you again next time. Thank
Thank you.
Oh man, come on, man. Give it up for Tommy, bro. We love you regardless, bro. You made that whole thing. You built it up and I was waiting for it. I want to see what happens next
send
week.
you an email.
Dude, don't worry. I want to see what happens next week with that
Yeah.
email. Want to say thank you to everybody for joining us again, bro. We love you, Tommy. We love you, Lee. Let's get a shoot of the gallery. Everybody wave. Thank you again, Lee. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Xanadu. Thank you, Phil. We should see you all in 1 week. But before you run away, we have Tommy going to be doing something special on the 26th. Is that right, Tommy? On a Friday?
Yeah, February.
So if you guys want to see how that works and how it works well, you should
Yeah.
go check it out that day because
It'll be a lot better.
it's an amazing effect. So if you guys want to see how well that works, go check out Tommy then. And tomorrow, please, if you can't join and you know somebody that might be interested, go check us out. It'll be live here on Facebook as well as omarillusion.nyc. It is a free event where I will be performing magic alongside my wife, who will be showing and teaching balloons. If you guys are able to bring a pack of cards, you can bring some napkins, balloons. We're going to be teaching a little bit of magic as well as trying to perform for a whole bunch of you at once from our house to your house. So thank you all. Thank you for joining us. We shall see you in 1 week.